Hey, what's up, YouTube? I wanted to do my quick update for the week. I did set up a new tank. That's kind of some exciting news. Basically, I got a 10-gallon tank for dirt cheap. With the whole reason I bought it was I found it on Craigslist, and it came with a whole bunch of aquarium books and plant books and tropical fish and all kinds of stuff. So basically just couldn't beat it. Some good reading material, and it was a 10-gallon tank, 2 filters, and some other stuff. I'll get into it when I show it to you, but basically the reason I got in a hurry to set it up today was I found these fish on Alpha Pro, and I've seen them on a couple of videos, and I've read up on them a little bit, but alright, it's not going to want to load, but Rasbora dwarf emeralds, and he's selling them 3 for $10, and pretty much it's a hard fish to get a hold of. Amazing looking little fish, and I would definitely like to get a trio of these and start breeding them. So I set up a 10-gallon tank. I got it cycling in the room now. I'll get to it here pretty soon. And also another fish while I'm here. These are the autosinkless kokamas or kokamas. I would love to have a whole bunch of these in the 125. This is definitely a fish that I'm decided on if I can find the damn things. I've looked at all my regular, internet sites on, Live Aquaria and Alpha Pros and so on and so forth, and I cannot seem to find them. So if anybody has any info on where I could find these guys to get a good size order, it'd be much appreciated. Stick it down in the comments or whatever. Leave me a private message. But yeah, so that's that. The 46, I really don't even want to show this tank right now. It's kind of pissing me off. So I figured out I don't think it's all melt off. That's just, why the plants just aren't doing good in this tank for some reason. Or what I couldn't figure out was the reason. I was laying down on the couch there with all the lights off, just watching TV the other night or two ago, and saw the plecos and mostly I saw the Chinese algae eaters just ravishing all these plants over here, all the ones that are in the top. So basically this whole time when I thought I was doing something wrong with water quality or whatever, killing off the plants, it was the damn fish the whole time. So that I definitely need to rehome all 4 of those fish as soon as possible. I mean, there's one of them right there, the little bastard. But that further proves my point on why I dislike large fish in my aquarium, and especially large plecos, because they terrorize your plants. But anyways, yeah, nothing really to update on them. There's a discus looking boss. I'm loving this little guy more and more. Yeah, so anyways, not much to show on the 20s. Basically same as last week. Where I did put in the root tabs, I have noticed significant growth on the sword, and the crypts aren't really, the large leaves are still kind of decaying off a little bit, but I am noticing a lot more new growth coming out the bottom. So I think this tank's definitely going to bounce back, and hopefully once the big tank's set up and get most of these fish out of here, and get the bronze cories breeding, and maybe even the autos in there. I think I have 1 female and 3 male autos in there, so hopefully we'll see something good come out of that. I'd like to see it bounce back. Like I said, it was my first tank I ever set up, so don't want it to go down just yet. LED light freaking out. I'm not sure why that's doing that, but the 125 is getting much closer. I got a stand out on my porch right now. Actually, I'd show it to you, but it's cold and I'm barefooted, so anyways, I'll just explain it to you. It's basically kind of the same concept, same design, but I am going to have a plywood bottom in it, and this area right here is going to be all boxed in with a door built in on the front, and then the other 2 sides will be open. So my canister will go in the center, and be nice and concealed, covered up with a nice door, and then I've saved enough room on either side to have a 10-gallon tank underneath on both sides. So more breeding projects, or I don't know if the shrimp tank and the emerald Rasbora tank are going to go down there. If I'll just set up 2 more 10 gallons, who knows. At this point, you can't have too many tanks, right? I'm pretty excited about all of them, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, basically all I got to do is just box the rest of this in, build a door, and then paint the entire stand black, and this thing will be ready to set up. Other than still looking for that perfect piece of driftwood, but we'll see. We'll see what I find. I might go ahead and set it up and just save the space, because I already know where I want it, so I might just set it up, save the space for when I do find that piece of wood that I'm looking for. Better show the shrimp real quick. Their lights are about to go off. I was experiencing a little bit of brown algae with this tank, so I did kick the lights back about 2 hours. So it's running about 6.5, 7 hours right now. Let's see if I can get some good shots of them. Of course, they were all out right before I made the video, and now they're kind of hiding away in the plants. But I never can seem to get real good shots of them. Other than the little bit of brown algae problem that I'm having, this tank is doing great, you know, same as last update. The plants just keep growing more and more. Oh, there's one coming up to the front here. See if I can get it without it blurring out. I definitely need to get a new camera, but this is just going to have to do for now. But yeah, the shrimp are definitely getting bigger. While I'm here, if anybody knows what the maturity rate on these guys are, like how old they have to be before they start breeding, it'd be much appreciated. I guess it's just a quick Google search away, but since I already got you here, get you guys to interact and maybe leave me some comments, anybody that's kept these things before and has experience with them. But yeah, that's the shrimp tank. Lights are probably going to kick off here real soon. I've been just scrubbing at the algae, see if I can get a good shot of it. On the side here is usually where it gets the worst. It might even be from natural sunlight coming in, but you know what? I don't really care. The shrimp seem to like it. Oh, there's 3 of them clear back in the back. So yeah, shrimp are doing good. Hope to see some breeding out of them real soon. They're growing almost daily, so that's that tank. And for the newest part of the update, I'll walk you back in the bedroom. My house is finally clean. Can you believe it? That's what 2 days of being sick off of work will do for you. I was miserable, but at least I got my house clean. So, and refocus here. Okay, so here's the big stack of books that I got. This was the whole reason I bought the setup today in the first place. Oh my God, why won't this thing focus? Do I need to stop moving or what? I don't know. Anyways, there's a big stack of books right there that came with these tanks, or this tank. So basically, well, I guess that one's new to you guys too. I've never showed it. It's just basically it's a 10-gallon that I had, and I threw some water in it to float the plants when I bought the 125. That's just the extra water sprite and wisteria and Brazilian pennywort and all that stuff. Just opening up the window every day, let it catch some natural sunlight, just growing them out until the 125 set up. But this is the new setup. Okay, I just basically took a bunch of crap that I had laying around the house and threw it together. A bunch of this redstone. I'm not sure what type it is, if it's some kind of clay or if there's iron in it or what, but it's all a nice good deep red color. I'm not sure how well the camera's picking it up, but and then I just had a bag of gravel laying around, so I kind of just wanted the real natural effect. I kind of cobbled the stones on top of each other for the caves and stuff for when I do get some fry going in here. And then just sprinkled the gravel over top. I got about a 1-inch bed of Eco Complete underneath. Put a little Java moss on a stick, Anubias on a piece of petrified wood back there that matched the color of these rocks really well. So threw a couple little crypts in there. No real basic plan. It just I kind of had to set it up with a quickness, and I was cycling it so I could get the emerald rasboras. But for now, the lady that I bought the tank off of was raising black bar endlers, and evidently due to health problems or moving or something, I don't know, I didn't really get into her life story, but she gave me, she had like 100 of these things, but gave me 2 nice females and a male. Supposedly full pure strain black bar. And then I threw the one, I kind of showcased this guy out of the 46 a couple videos back, and threw him in here. And the more I get to looking at him next to the pure strain over here, he's something different. So if he's crossbred with a guppy or something, I definitely need to get him out of here. Hopefully that's not the case and somebody can help me out, or I'll do a little more research and figure out exactly what he is. If he is definitely just Endler, but of a different, a different kind, then different variety or whatever, then I'll leave him in here. But I'm definitely going to see some breeding action, because basically I acclimated the first 3, put him in here, and then as I was acclimating him, I mean, he was trying to attack this female, or not attack her, but get with her through the clear case that I had him in. And ever since I put him in here, he's had no problem with pH change, no nothing. He has just been straight up this female's ass, harassing her since I put her in here. So if he's some kind of hybrid or, crossed with a guppy, then I definitely need to get him out of here, because he is ready to get busy right off the bat. So, but yeah, anyways, just a quick overview on that. I wanted to show it, get a quick update in. I just got a regular lamp sitting up there for now with like a 100-watt CFL or whatever that I had laying around the house. It's like 41K. It'll get the job done until the LEDs come in. There's a sick piece of driftwood that's hopefully going into, I want to set this one up for a crystal shrimp tank. Talking to one of the guys on Dark Star, and hopefully he will be sending me some red crystals pretty soon. So set that tank up and put it underneath the 125. Still haven't figured that out yet. The original plan was, remember I had this tank that I had no idea what to do with because it's got the stupid mirror in the background, and I came up with the plan to, because this top, the light doesn't work or anything in it anyway, so take it off, rip all the trim off of this thing, lay it down on its back where the mirror would be on the bottom and covered by substrate, take the front off, cut it down for the 4th side, and then have me a nice, shallow planted tank over here in the corner, build a stand for it, get some natural sunlight so the plants can kind of grow out the top and whatnot. And yeah, turn that into either a shrimp tank, or I got some other breeding projects in mind that I'm wanting to do. So whole bunch of stuff that I'm thinking about, just nothing set in stone yet. If anybody knows, I'm pretty sure that at this short distance with this light on its side, that I wouldn't need a brace going around the top of it. So if anybody knows actual like rule of thumbs for that or dimensions, this is like, it looks at least 1/8 inch thick glass. So I will I'll do another video and get the actual dimensions and everything. If anybody knows their tank shit on how to build tanks, tell me if that would be a safe alternative or not. If not, I don't know what I'm going to do with this tank, because I definitely I don't like that mirror in the background of it. So, well, basically, this was going to be a quick update, and now it's running 13 minutes long. But yeah, now this is going to focus. So there's all the aquarium books that came with it. That was basically, I got the whole lot for like $30 with the tank, 2 filters, had a cheesy top on it or whatever. But I did it mostly just for the books, have some good reading material. So, can't go wrong. Couple bucks, help a lady out. So basically that's that. That's all I got to update on right now. Hopefully the 125 will be set up pretty soon. Just like I said, I got to build the door, paint the stand, and then turn this one into firewood and start getting this tank set up. So be expecting that real soon. I'm excited about it. And this is about to hit 14 minutes, so I'm out. Later. Thanks for watching.